Yeah, we opened down here in the Starland in 2018. We both worked as bartenders at various spots downtown, and decided to work together to open a spot down here in this neighborhood. And the goal has always been to be a neighborhood location.
The cocktail program, nice cocktails at an affordable price as well. It's a place that we want folks to come into multiple times a week instead of like a place that you would maybe save up for just to go out occasionally. This is like, we see the same folks, walking after work or from their home and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. Small community here.
I think we try to set a nice environment in here, like the lighting. There's a lot of stuff to look at. It's like a nice nostalgia kind of vibe as a neighborhood bar. So I think the vibe and music and that kind of thing is definitely helpful.
Yeah.
But we gotta, hospitality's always been important to us, and even through COVID and stuff like that, we still did everything we can to make it inviting and not like a.
Yeah, I think even though it's halfway between lounge and dive bar at this point, just because there's a bit of a patina that's kind of developed over many parties and events, and you can look around and see little pieces of old parties that are still on the ceiling or a decoration from this. We do a lot of themed events, but I feel like repeatability is nice, but also just conveniently located. Most people live within a 5 or 10 minute walk from this place, so it's really in your backyard. For instance, last night had a nice meal down the street at Common Thread, 5 minutes from here also, so these things are all literally in the backyard of a lot of people. This is one of the last real neighborhood type cities left.
I think we came upon opening at a good time in this neighborhood, like in terms of it still can be a mom and pop situation here in this neighborhood. I know things are kind of being bought and sold in Savannah these days, but I think just the genesis in the last 5 or 6 years has allowed a lot of mom and pop businesses to open next to each other, and it's made it a really fun spot. I feel like you can come to Savannah to visit and spend a whole week just in this neighborhood.
Yeah, and you got great neighbors like over yonder and Mood Rights. Those guys came a little later, just after us, and then now most recently 6B next to us, beautiful bakery, coffee, cafe. They do some beautiful lunches, and then Friday nights they also have like a nice little dinner outside. So now you can have that, pop in here for a cocktail, go see a show at Mood Rights, and this is within all a stone's throw at this point. And these are all separate businesses with different ideas, identities, and concepts, kind of living in harmony in this area. So.
Well, I've been collecting stuff for a while. I'm from the Midwest originally, and if you live for instance, if you're in Milwaukee or somewhere like that, there's a bar every couple blocks, and each one has accumulated its own, patina, but also its own, nostalgia, just from the generations going to it. We wanted to have an experience that that it already feels lived in. Fortunately, this building was Muller Insurance and Realty. It already had a really nice vibe to it that we were able to.
Original wood paneling.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll never see this again.
Check out the menu. We've got every cocktail of our house list is illustrated by one of our bartenders. Treating objects like women, or Zippa. Those are probably the two most popular. But it's a fun and diverse list of house cocktails.
And also even the back bar, it depends on, my first question is always, what do you like to drink? What do you normally drink spirit-wise? What is your go-to? I don't need to know what you drink, but whiskey, tequila, etc. But our back bar is set up in a way that people can explore different types of spirits without, they're priced to sell essentially, just because I feel like it's better in someone's mouth than it is on the back shelf, because there's always a new product coming through. And we're fortunate now, maybe 15 years later, from Savannah first having cocktails, and now you can get a great drink at pretty much anywhere in town, right? So I think now the concept is the ability to also bring in new things for yourself to keep your palate kind of activated and learning about different styles of wine or spirits, but also you're able to give it to the public and allow them to try some things too. So it's sort of like a catalog or library as well. So we can make any drink you want, but also what are you interested in drinking, and feel free to come the next night and try something else, because we're not, it's more about having that conversation with people than it is just trying to turn a cell over,